Brawlhalla, the Ubisoft platform fighter and live service that's been out since 2014 and still receives updates to this day. I'd be surprised if you know anyone who actually plays this. It usually only peaks at around 10 to 12,000 daily players on Steam, or around 20,000 players a month. But it is on literally every platform: Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, mobile. So I guess it's making up numbers there somehow, because something has forced Ubisoft to support this game. And Ubisoft aren't well known for keeping their live services, well, alive. They're already killing their COD killer after about a year of it going. But somehow, Brawlhalla is special. Like recently, their second Star Wars update, with new characters added like Han Solo, Mandalorian, and the one from the boring Ubisoft game. Originally, Brawlhalla was full of purely original legends, and absolutely nobody cared about it back then. So now they've added characters pretty much everything. It's not like a Smash Bros or Fortnite level of insane crossover. There's Avatar: The Last Airbender, Halo, Tekken, Kung Fu Panda, Shovel Knight, The Walking Dead, and for some reason WWE. All of these characters are the one you have to pay for, obviously. All the original characters can be earned and grinded for. Now, let's get on to probably the least important part of this game. It's gameplay, which is really not fun. As I said before, it's a platform fighter. And I mean, fighting games as a whole are well known for their variety of characters that fit into different archetypes and have different skill sets. With platform fighters especially, having characters all that move and feel different to control. But in Brawlhalla, every character feels so similar. Most characters have the same basic moveset, but only a few differences. And to be honest, I cannot feel any difference in how any character moves. There are characters having different movesets, giving them different strengths, weaknesses, having some characters be better than others, and having, sort of meta game develop. The game instead relies on different weapons that fall from the sky, makes a difference between two players. This could have been a sort of interesting idea where you sort of choose your moveset midway through the match. The weapons you pull are all seemingly random, and we know how much people like randomness in their competitive games. Some of these are just dumb. Look at this launch angle. The game's visuals are also often confusing. Even when there's only two players just spamming at each other, it can still sometimes be hard to hit each other. Even in Smash Bros, there's always like a billion particle effects going on. There's still some visual clarity and you can tell who's winning and who's got an advantage. Brawlhalla made the brave decision to put the remaining stocks and what I'm guessing looks like damage taken in the top right corner of the screen. So if you ever want to check someone's health or lives remaining, you have to look away from all the characters and the action in the centre of the screen to the furthest corner away. Also, for as lifeless, boring and empty as most of these stages are, it's sometimes hard to tell which parts of the stage are just background and which is the actual map you can stand on and the walls you can jump off. Unsurprisingly, like most platform fighters, there is not much story to speak of in Brawlhalla. When you open the game, it just funnels you straight into the online competitive PvP modes. And there would be no problem with this, really. Ubisoft's other competitive game, Siege, does this. Other platform fighters like Multiverse also do this. They actually have some enjoyable gameplay and interesting mechanics. Instead of any story, Brawlhalla just chucks up a paragraph of lore when you try to look into any of the characters. And because it's not really anything exciting to get involved with when it comes to gameplay, everything just falls apart a bit. But still, Brawlhalla has mostly positive Steam reviews and surprisingly consistent player numbers. When you go into the game, they even start advertising the game's esports league and competitive scene, which is where I think the game's hook really comes in, the competitive play. Compared to other platform fighting games like Smash, Brawlhalla has amazing competitive support. Ubisoft hosts lots of official tournaments and contributes to prize pools to keep this game alive. Ubisoft just puts money into this machine to keep it moving and keep the players playing. The competition is all this game has, so all these skins you can buy, and the skins are clearly making Ubisoft some money. As this year's Brawlhalla World Championship had a prize of $1,000. More than anything, I believe this game speaks to human nature a lot. Despite them being all functioning the same, people will still jump at the opportunity to play as their favourite character in this game and spend money on microtransactions. Despite the floaty, messy and boring gameplay, thousands of people will still play this game for the chance to improve and eventually compete at a level with money on the line to be won. This really shows how little we are made to value our money once we earn it, compared to how much we value the prospect of earning or winning money. Companies like Ubisoft push people into continuously putting money into this cycle.